Hi, loves. It's Julie here from Do Business Like a Woman, and this is the Do Business Like a Woman show. Today, I'm going to talk to you about comparativitis, comparing yourself to others and beating yourself up, and why overwhelm is a state of mind and what we can do instead to claim our clarity. Now, you may have noticed a few changes around here. First up, it's 2:30 here in the UK, 2:30 p.m., not 3 p.m. And usually the Do Business Like a Woman show is at 3 p.m. on Mondays. So please excuse the sudden time change. And I needed to move it in order to accommodate something in my schedule, which is my own coaching. One of the things I teach and preach is that it's so important to be having our own coaching and to prioritize that. And there was a session and it's actually going to be every Monday that I had to accommodate that couldn't be moved. So I figured actually you guys probably wouldn't mind, and I hope you don't, because even if you turn up at 3 o'clock, the show will already be here for you, so you won't miss anything. So I do hope that's okay, and my apologies for the sudden time change. But we are going to be doing 2:30 instead of 3 p.m. In the group every Monday. So the second thing that's a little bit different is you may notice the different background. That's because I drove down south to form a bubble with my family. I've been in lockdown by myself for like the last 3 months. So yeah, drove down and formed a bubble with my mom and her partner, and oh my god, it is so good to see them. I don't think I realized how hug starved I was, and like what an effect it actually has on the psyche. So this has been amazing. So yeah, coming to you from my parents' home at the moment. Okay, let's get on with the topic for today. And actually, just one more little announcement before we do. If you haven't already, make sure to sign up for the free Thrive experience, which is starting next week, Monday, the 22nd. And the reason for signing up for that is because I'm going to be sharing how to get all the high paying clients you want online. So if you're struggling to get clients, if you're struggling to get consistent high quality leads into your business, if you don't know how to really nurture those people so that they become clients, if you are posting on social media and not getting any engagement on your post, this is for you. We're going to overcome all of that. We're going to get you clear. So no cost training. I'm going to be with you every single day, Monday to Friday, delivering an hour of training and content, giving you the exact step-by-step formula that we use in the Thrive formula that my paying clients are using to get clients now. Last time I did this kind of challenge and I ran a free challenge, people were getting clients just from the free challenge. So that's the power of it. So much energy that goes into this container, and it's different to other things because it's a really sacred space that we bring the feminine energy into. We really bring space, we bring wellness, we lift each other up. The energy and the vibration of the thing is off the charts. In addition, I help you narrow your focus because most people are spread way too thin. And so I help you narrow the focus and get really clear on exactly what to focus on in your business every day so that you have got a full schedule of clients. So if that sounds good, don't miss out. Make sure you're signed up for the Thrive experience. I'll pop the link in the comments, but do sign up for that because you are going to want to get the value and get the free training from that. Treat it as though it's a paid experience, okay? All right, on to today's topic. So comparativitis and the ways that we hold ourselves back. Now, comparativitis is a word I use to talk about when we do that thing, when we go online and we look at what other people are doing in their business. Typically people who are further ahead than us in their business, and we compare ourselves to them and ultimately beat ourselves up. Now, I know because I've done it too, and I have to watch myself that I don't do it today. It's so easy to look at people that are ahead and look at what they're doing, and it looks so good, it looks so glamorous, and the results that they're creating, and we just feel jealous. We feel like, oh, I wish I had that, and if I had her advantages, I could do that. Well, here's the other side of the coin, because I've had people say that to me. I'm so jealous of you, Julie. I wish that I have what you have in your business and I was at the level that you're at. And I think to myself, if they knew the years of work that have gone into this and the countless hours just to get me to where I am. And I'm where I am, and then there are other people that are further ahead than me. There's always someone who's further ahead. So this is you don't win when you play this game of comparing yourself. The only person to compare yourself to is yourself, right? So as long as you are making progress and not holding yourself back, and if you can look back over the last year, over the last 6 months, the last quarter, or the last week, and see progress, that's all you need to do. That's what you need to focus on. If, on the other hand, you look back over the last however long and don't see any progress, then you are stuck and you need to get some help pronto. Don't do what I did and leave it too long. I was stuck trying to figure things out by myself for a whole year, not wanting to invest in coaching. This was when I relaunched my business, the second time around 4 years ago. And it didn't serve me. It didn't serve me not to get the help I needed. I won't make that mistake again. But absolutely, like comparing ourselves to others and essentially looking at their outsides and comparing our insides. So we never see the behind the scenes journey. We never see the blood, sweat and tears that have gone into their business. All we see is the kind of glossy storefront of the social media and the results that they share and how it looks from the outside, which is carefully curated. A brand is made to look a certain way to be appealing, right? Now, for Do Business Like a Woman, I'm super transparent, and that's one of my values. So I share a lot of the journey, but what people typically do is they compare their insides, so all the resistance, all the stuff they're going through, all the hard work, blood, sweat and tears, and they go ahead and compare that to somebody they see on social media or somebody's website who's way further than them, and they wonder, why does my business not look like that? Why do I not have the amount of clients that she has, or the income that she has, or the glamorous lifestyle that she has, or whatever it is that you think looks good about her business? So do you see that you're comparing your insides to her outsides? Have you guys heard that expression before? I'm curious. Leave me a comment. Let me know who's here as well. I'd love to hear from you guys. So that's comparativitis. Just don't do it to yourself. And if there's someone on social media who you frequently find yourself comparing to, unfollow them, because you're going to take yourself down and you're going to just use up countless energy and burn up energy and your precious life force that should be focused only on moving your business forward and the client generating activities. Those are inviting people into your community, right? Building your community, nurturing those people, providing them value and content, and making offers, right? Or selling. Those are the activities you need to be focused on, not anything else, not a website with all the bells and whistles, not tweaking your about page, not doing any of that busy work that we pretend that we're moving forward, right? So don't compare. That's the number one way I think we hold ourselves back. But what else do we do? So the other thing that we do to ourselves is we say we're overwhelmed. And look, I'm not saying that you're not overwhelmed. I know that experience too. Here's what I've come to understand that I want to share with you. Overwhelm is a state of mind, and it's a choice. And if that triggers you, well, it triggers you. But, it's a choice. It's business owners who are successful and growing and moving forward. They do not show up overwhelmed. Does that mean that occasionally they don't feel some overwhelm coming in? They do. We're humans. But the point is that you get to decide, because it's just another way that the ego keeps us small, prevents us from moving forward and keeps us safe. If it says, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed, there's too much to do, then you don't do anything and you just spin and you waste that day and you haven't moved your business any further forward. Much more productive is to ask a better question, because our brain's always responding to the questions we're asking. So if we're like, why have I got so much to do? Our brain's like, oh my God, because you're overwhelmed and there's no way you can fit everything in, so you might as well just give up, right? That's the answer you get if you ask a crappy question like that. But if instead you looked at it and you caught your reaction and you say, hi, Lisa, good to see you. I need to reply to your message. Sorry, I will do. If you look at your to-do list and you say, I have a lot to do. Wow, I have a lot to do. But you catch the emotional reaction and then you say, okay, brain, what are my top priorities for today? And they filter through your values, what you've identified for the priorities in your business. This is what I help you do in all of my coaching and all of my paid programs, is just getting you super narrow and focused on only the important things and cutting out all the rest. It just gets rid of the overwhelm. But you have a choice, and you can ask your brain, what do we need to focus on specifically today? Even what are the top 3 activities that will move my business forward? And your brain will give you an answer, and then you get to prioritize your to-do list. And now suddenly you just know, right, if I do those 3 things, then I've been successful. That's a good day. And that is how you move forward in your business, rather than being stuck spinning in overwhelm, because our brain just becomes like overwhelmed. It just becomes like a big thing and we can't move forward. Drop me a yes if you know what I'm talking about, if you've experienced that. So that's what I mean by choosing not to be overwhelmed, making a different choice. And you also want to claim your clarity. So what do I mean by this? Well, I have to credit this to Megan Huber, because I got this from her this week. And what it means is that, again, it's a choice. Our ego will always try and keep us safe, stuck at the level that we are currently at. It's its job. It doesn't want us to move forward. So all the fears, all the resistance, and many of them are subconscious, they're unconscious. I'm not saying that you know about them or that we know about them, but they are the things that tell us things like we're overwhelmed, we don't know what to do, we're confused, right? That's a really good one I hear. I'm confused, I don't know what niche to focus on. And it might be the case, but here's the thing, just make a decision and start taking action. And then you will get the feedback and you will course correct, right? But our brain will tell us, our ego will tell us, you're confused, you don't know what to do, so you're stuck, right? And we believe that, and then we don't take the action, we don't make a decision. Here's the antidote. Just decide that you're going to be clear. Tell your brain, it's an instruction to the subconscious, I claim my clarity around this. And you can give it a deadline, right? By Thursday, I will have decided on my niche. And if you need to get some coaching, again, do that. Get the support you need to get that clarity, but claim it. No one's going to bring it to you. It's not going to like magically appear. That what successful business owners do is we claim our clarity and we make fast decisions, and then we move forward and we course correct along the way. And as I say, once you're in action, once you're in momentum, you'll get feedback like, oh, I don't love working with those kind of people. All right, I'll tweak it this way a bit more. Or, all right, that offer didn't, people didn't grab that offer didn't sell. What was amiss about that? I'm going to tweak it and try again. And that is really how we approach things to really get momentum and get a full schedule of clients. We're taking all that emotional spinning out of it. It's just looking at the facts, right? What do I need to do? Why didn't this work? How do I course correct? So tell me how you need to claim your clarity. What do you need to claim your clarity on this week? What have you been spinning on? Leave me a comment where you need to just know and make a decision. and then you can move forward. So let me know as well if that was useful for you today. It's all about commitment. It's all about taking those daily actions despite what comes up. And today I've been dealing with some stuff, some personal stuff that came up, and it's super distracting, and I had to really pull myself back on course, and it was a big effort because this thing is like very compelling, you know. It's like something that I'm dealing with, and it's to do with money and something I invested in, and it's very, very compelling. And it's like, all my energy could be sucked towards that, and I have to relook at what I'm creating here with Do Business Like a Woman, relook at my goals. You know, how many clients am I bringing in, how many clients am I working with, what program am I creating yet next, how am I supporting you guys, you know, what are we doing in the Thrive experience, all of these things. And so bringing myself back to that and back to what's important, and we do it every single day. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Thora says she needs clarity on 2 different types of clients. Okay, awesome. So you have like 2 different client avatars that you work with, Thora, and you would like clarity on those. So is that right? I'm gonna invite you to claim your clarity. Claim your clarity, Thora, and just decide that by Wednesday or whenever it is, you will have clarity on that to move forward. And remember, we can course correct along the way. It's not set in stone. So I will see you guys in the Thrive experience. Make sure you sign up. I'll pop the link in the comments. Just sign up for that. I can't wait to share the value with you. And my intention is to get you going, to get you clear, to get you out of overwhelm, narrow focused. I'm going to give you the strategy, going to give you the steps. This is going to be awesome. But the energy that we're going to create together as well is what makes this really, really exciting. So I'll see you for the Thrive experience. Thank you for being here. And lots of love to you. Bye.